Alright guys, are you as excited as I am to begin the last lesson of Module 5? No, not as excited as me? It's okay, I'm kind of used to that at this point. It's not y'all. No, we're going to warm up today with a fluency activity called a sprint, which we are very used to at this point, especially in Module 5. This one, as always, is in our Starry Night book on page number 75. So this is on page number 75 in this book here, and it looks basically exactly like this. It reads, write the unknown number. Pay attention to the symbols. Watch them symbols. Starting at the top, working our way down, returning to the top, working our way down, doing our absolute best to complete as many as we can in our 1 minute that we have. We're going to go ahead and put 1 minute on the clock. On your mark. We're going to go ahead and do this correctly and put 1 minute on your clock, on the clock. On your mark. Get set. Go. Alright guys, that is the bell. That does mean time is up. Let's go ahead and stop and check our work. Come on. Okay, again, let's check our work. We are going to be writing the unknown number. Pay close attention to the symbols. Number 1, 9 plus 1 is equal to 10. 9, 9, 1, 1. 8, 1, 7, 1, 7, 10, 8, 8, 2, 2. Top of column 2, question number 16. 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. 3, 5, 8. 2, 2, 9, 7, 2, 9, 4, 4, 4, 8, 8. I had to stop and think about that one. All right, guys. Now, I want you to take a good look at this page. Look at this page and tell me. Complete the sentence. The whole for all of these questions is... No? Okay, that's too abstract. Okay, let's take a look. Let's go through and let's look at... Let's underline the holes. Remember, the whole is what happens when you put the pieces together. The whole is always the biggest number in the problem, the largest value in the problem. Now, answer that question for me. The wholes for the entire thing is always one of what 3 numbers? There's only 3 possible wholes for this entire paper. What is it? What are they, I should say. Sorry. 8, 9, and 10. Good job. And guess what? It was right here in the title. All right, guys, let's go ahead and continue with our lesson. Come on.
Great job on that sprint. You are now officially ready to move into your application problem, which is on page 261 in your Learn book. Actually, the last application problem in this Learn book. You will note that we do need to, you're going to switch books. Yeah, those new books you just got, it's time to use them next week. So, the last application problem in here is ready for you. And again, it's on page 261. And it reads, Ben is a clock collector. He has 8 digital clocks and 5 circular clocks. How many clocks does Ben have all together? How many more digital clocks does Ben have than circular clocks? So there's 2 parts to that question. How many clocks does Ben have all together? How many more digital clocks does Ben have than circular clocks? So go on ahead, work that out. I got them spread a little bit, the response time, so you have 2 separate opportunities to respond. So work it out. Great work. Now let's see. This is how I chose to solve the problem. I, again, drew a picture and I compared digital, circular, digital, circular, digital, circular. And then I put all of them together, which is addition. Excellent. I put all of them together, which is addition. And I found that Ben has 13 clocks. I then used my subtraction knowledge to find out that Ben has 3 more digital clocks than circular clocks. 8 plus 5 and 8 minus 5. Are those from the same number bond? No, they're not from the same number bond. Excellent, good. They're not, because on this number bond, 8 and 5 are parts. And on this number bond, 8 is the whole and 5 is a part. Good job, good job. All right, so let's get back. So clocks, all clocks this week. Speaking of clocks, you have this template in your Learn book on page 267. Yeah, I wanted you to go ahead before you put it aside or got your homework book out. So page 267 is where you have this template. Go ahead and you can tear it out. You can leave it in the book. Either way, you're going to write on this paper. You're going to write directly on this paper, okay? All right. You don't have to worry about something. You ain't got to worry about something. Oh, rewriting it, because there's only one correct answer. It's this one right here. There we go. You don't have to worry about writing it. So what we're looking at today is analog clock, face clock rules. On a face clock, this is always the top. This is always the bottom. The top is always a clock. The bottom is always half past or something 30, right? The position of 3, 6, 9, and 12. Those points is always the same. So even when the numbers are not present, or if they're written in a different form than we're used to, the idea is that we can read the clock. So this one here is a square-looking clock. However, the numbers are still there. Can you help me read this clock? All the same rules apply, and we're still going around. We see the hour hand is always the short one. The minute hand is always the long one. The hour hand is pointing between the 9 and the 10, which means it is 9 something, because the hour hand is between the 9 and the 10. Is it 9 o'clock or 9:30? 9:30. Good. It is 9:30. Excellent. Excellent. It is 9:30. And what about this one? This one doesn't have all the numbers. But, like I told you, the points on the clock remain the same. We see the minute hand pointing to the top, which means it's a clock, the top of the clock. So it is something 00. What time is it? Where do you think this is between the 3 and, look at this, look. Between the 3 and the 6, if it is positioned like so, you see that lean right there? That's the same space, that's the same lean. So what time is it? It is 4 o'clock. Good job. It is in fact 4 o'clock according to this clock. This clock is in what is called Roman numerals. Different symbols, different time frame. The positioning and the value of each digit is still the same. The mean is called a grandfather clock. It's the kind of those tick-tock clock. Yes. So reading this clock, noting that the minute hand is pointing to the bottom, it's half past. It is something 30 because that's still 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What time is it? It's what 30? 3:30. The grandfather clock reads 3:30 because the hour hand is between the 3 and the 4. The hour hand is between the 3 and the 4. Good job. It is 3:30. What about this here? There are no numbers on it, but there are tick marks. Let's count the tick marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I started here because I know it's a clock. And it's going to go around in a circle. And the minute hand is the long one, and the hour hand is the short one. Which means that even without the actual physical numbers present, I can still read this as 4 o'clock. Because the hour hand is pointing to the 4, and the minute hand is pointing to the 12, which is the top of the clock. So it is 4 o'clock. Excellent. What about this one? What does this watch say? A clock or half past? A clock, good. And if it is straight out this way, what is that? What is that? What time is it? 3 o'clock. This wristwatch reads 3 o'clock. I think I have, hold on, let me see. I'm pretty sure. Okay, let me see. So like you see right there, even without the numbers on it, we know it is between this and this. It's between the 1 and the 2 for the hour hand because of the positioning, the position of the hour hand was between the 1 and the 2. We don't know all the other minutes yet. I mean, you might, and that's great, but that's not what we're worried about now. We're just worried about a clock and 30. A clock and 30. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a few together. Starting on page, actually all on page 178 in your which book? Flowers or bedroom? The bedroom book. Excellent. Let's do that. So let's go ahead and read some clocks. Read some clocks. And you want to tell me what type of clock some of these are. What time is it? One o'clock. Excellent. The hour hand is on the 1, the minute hand is on the 12. What about this one? This is the fun one. This one's not so much fun, so much as it is you have to pay close attention. What time is it here? Okay, notice the hour hand, not only is it shorter, but it's thicker. It's thicker. So this is the hour hand between the 11 and the 12. And the minute hand is pointing down to the 6. It's at the bottom, which means it has gone halfway around the clock at this point. It is 11:30. What about this clock? What time is it on this clock? We practiced this the last time we met, just looking specifically at this time and the time it is when these hands appear to be going in opposite directions. What time is this? 6 o'clock. Excellent. Yes, it is 6 o'clock. It is 6 o'clock. The hour hand is pointing down to the 6. The minute hand is pointing up to the 12. That is definitely and always 6 o'clock. How about this one? What kind of clock is this? Is this digital or analog? That is a digital clock. Good. And it already said, oh, it says 7:30, which means it's 7:30. Yep, digital clocks read exactly what they are. It says 7:30, which means it is 7:30, which means that minute hand is going to be at the top or the bottom. The bottom. Okay, what about this one here? What time is it on this clock? 5:30, good. The hour hand is between the 5 and the 6. The minute hand is on the 6, which is halfway around the clock. It doesn't just jump there. It goes all the way around until it gets halfway around. And what about this one? What time is it here? 2:30. What do we do at 2:30? We have a meeting. We have a live meeting. So this is what the clock looks like during our afternoon live. Good. That is what the clock looks like on our afternoon live. It is at 2:30. All right. What time is this one say? What time is on this clock? 7 o'clock. Good. G is 7 o'clock. The hour hand on the 7, the minute hand on the 12, and then this digital clock reads 11 o'clock, which means it's 11 o'clock. And the last one here, you should be in bed before this time. What does that one say? 9:30. 9:30. Good job. Good job. Excellent practice, guys. Go ahead to your Learn book, page 263, and complete, yes, complete your problem set. Answer all the questions. Answer all the questions. Go ahead and shoot me a message if you need help reading it. We can set up where I'll call you so I can read it for you, but you can send me a Teams, Dojo, Canvas message, and I'll help you out with that. It's a little bit wordy today, at least the front side is. But yeah, go ahead and complete your problem set, and then come back to the Nearpod so you can complete and submit your exit ticket. Your exit ticket, which is on 1, 2, 3, 4 drawings. It's split up with 1, 2, 3, 4 drawings. Okay, and you're gonna, go ahead, complete and submit that to me. That way I can see your work. But guys, that's all I have for you. We're actually wrapping up Module 5. Just a little review and a test. Clearly not today. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.